What's going on? We back, Motor City Sports Talk. About to hit y'all with two in a row, two videos, two Lions videos. Seeing the Pistons lost today as well to the Charlotte Hornets. I want to say Bobcats. Didn't get a chance to see the video, the game. See Drummond had another 20-20, and Blake looked like he pissed the bed. But would this Detroit Lions team be any better under Jim Caldwell? Defensively, I believe it would have been a better bunch. I don't know about how much, because in Terrell Austin's old scheme, Glover Quinn was an animal. In this scheme, he doesn't fit. Okay, I think it's more scheme than will in ability. Obviously, if you didn't know, the reason they drafted Tracy Walker was Glover Quinn was contemplating retirement. I don't think that he feels that he don't got it no more. I just don't think he fits the scheme. Obviously, I thought their defensive linemen last year fit the scheme better. They did a lot of nuances to change the scheme for Matt Patricia. You know, bringing in Ricky John and other guys of those Patriots or scheme fits. Defensively, I think they would have been a little bit better. But honestly, this team wouldn't have been drastically that much different. Remember last year when Haloti Ngata went out, the Lions defense went from like a top 10 run-stopping defense to in the shitter. It's a lack of talent, not just of coaching. And we had some bad coaching with Caldwell, some bad missed time management situations. Matt Patricia really ain't had the really sore thumb as far as time management problems. I think he had a problem in San Francisco or something like that, but it hasn't been meaningful. I think, was a coaching change worth it in paying Jim Caldwell and now paying Matt Patricia? No, it wasn't worth it. You're getting the same results. The problem with the Lions is that it's the ownership. It's the management. They don't have the players to be successful. No matter if it's Terrell Austin's defense and Jim Caldwell's scheme, coaching the team, or, it's Matt Patricia's defense and Matt Patricia coaching the team. They were more disciplined and more sound, fundamentally sound under Jim Caldwell, most of the players was. But that's because they had been in the system for a few years. And defensively, they knew what they want to do. But the offense, it don't matter. A spade is a spade. It stinks on Monday. It stinks on Tuesday. It stinks all the way to Sunday. The offense stunk. How have you cut the cake? It didn't matter what they brought in and what they didn't bring in. Jim Caldwell's calling card was offense, and he stunk at it. He didn't want to save his job and call his plays. So it really didn't matter. I think keeping Caldwell would have saved the Lions some money. But we know Ford's got plenty of money. Did Matt Patricia elevate this team? No. Obviously, this team took a huge step back, or it's apparently it's looking like they're going to take a huge step back in the record column from when Jim Caldwell was here. But do you feel that the step back was a few steps back to take 20 steps forward? No, I don't feel that's the case anyway. I don't know what direction this team is going in. You have Matt Patricia saying that Jim Bob Cooter is a good coordinator. I don't believe that. I don't believe in Pasquinoni, the defensive coordinator. I don't believe Matt Patricia is a defensive wizard. Because his defenses in New England wasn't that good. And we all know Bill Belichick was calling the plays for the most part, or controlling the defense and setting the schemes up. So I don't think Jim Caldwell nor Matt Patricia was the answer for the Lions. You can say what you want to say about Bob Quinn. He got some hits and misses. He's known for being a day late and a dollar short. And I mean by that, he's known for, addressing the situation too late. We need a running back last year. Kamara and a lot of guys went off the board. He got one this year, And then, he should have cut Amir Abdullah a long time ago. He didn't cut him until last week or this past week. So it didn't matter who was coaching this team. Jim Caldwell, Matt Patricia, whoever you want to coach the team, it didn't matter. This team stinks. It lacks talent. It lacks depth. And that's going all the way back from Matt Millen all the way to Tom Lawine and Mark Mayhew. And from them missing drafts 10, 15 years ago That affects today. That affects the lack of depth on this team. This team is superficial when you're talking about talent. They barely have talent on the top end level. Some of these guys starting on the Lions wouldn't even start on other teams. The outside linebackers, I don't believe will start. Maybe Kennard will start somewhere as a pass rusher. You know, the way Glover Quinn playing this season, he wouldn't start. Nevin Lawson, Tease Tabor wouldn't even be on the roster. Nevin Lawson probably wouldn't even be on the roster. Okay? It's just the fact of the matter. I have a lot of guys that are not starter caliber in the league, let alone you have some teams that have starter caliber talent as the second and some teams at the third string. But in my opinion, it didn't matter who coached this team. You know, John Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh, Bill Belichick, this team lacked talent. And they lacked the eraser. And the eraser is a player that's transcending, an Aaron Rodgers type of player that can cover up the deficiencies in the Detroit Lions and do what Aaron Rodgers did for the Green Bay Packers, do what Tom Brady done and Bill Belichick done for the Patriots. They lack a transcendent player like that. And ultimately, all their holes are exposed as a football team. So it didn't matter who was the coach. The team was going to stink regardless. It stunk last year. It stinks this year. It doesn't matter. Motor City Sports Talk. Let me know how you feel. Salute to all the brothers and sisters out there supporting what we're doing. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. You can email me, reach out with me. I'll try to be better at responding to DMs and emails as well. You want to know where the intro music came from? That link's in the description as well. Also, if you want to make a donation to the channel, that's appreciated. To all the brothers and sisters that do donate, I definitely appreciate it. You can do that. You can do me one better as well. Share these videos across social media and share them with friends that love Detroit sports and everything Detroit. We gone.